What's up guys, Syncweaver here, and it's 2019, and well, it's been quite a few months going into 2019. As you guys may already know, people out there in the stream has been helping me out tremendously with my family and all this cancer treatment and all this jambalaya. But good news, coming home, he's already home, he's settled in, and now we have to do the hard part, and that is detection and treatment and just sticking on there. If I ever need any help, I'd probably just keep going out and, enlist help from like family, but people say that I should have more faith in my friends, but I more or less want to thank you guys. I'm very thankful for what I have, my family. I'm very thankful for you guys for helping me out, and for my friends in and out of Discord and everybody on the internet who's supporting me. So in credence to that, I will be doing another 24-hour Endorathon, and it's happening probably very soon. Either it's going to be Thursday or Friday, not too sure when it's going to happen. It's probably going to be Thursday leading into Friday, but basically the 24-hour Endorathon is going to be about, just to keep it short, I will make another video on the subject, but to keep it short, this room, you see that Tupperware, or you see that bin over there that has all my clothes, I'm pretty much officially moving over to Pittsburgh. The expenses to stay over there, it's not that big. It should be relatively the same amount. However, I am missing some things. I only have the Wii U now. I don't even have a PlayStation 4 anymore. That's gone. I got rid of some of thy clothes, and I used to have a better bed. Let's just say there was a lot of things that I gave in for my family, and I don't regret it. But I did see if there was kind and generous people out there, and you should see a bar here. That used to be double the goal. It used to be double. It used to be 800. Now it's only at 400. And what I'm trying to do is see if I can get a little bit of that stuff back. And if you guys want to help out with that, this is going to be there. I'm less than $400 away, and we're almost there. But that's what the 24-thon is about. It's not nearly about the cancer anymore, not my brother. It's more or less me. I was told I should treat myself. I don't do that very often. I don't ask for a lot of people, but more on the video on that later. We're going to talk about the better subject of this video. We're going to talk about Final Fantasy once more. Just wanted to get that out the way. The first part, I will be making a longer video on that later. So, we've got 4.5 to talk about, and, well, let's just say it's like the beginning of something exciting, because it all leads up to Shadowbringer. So I want to talk about what we're actually going to be getting in 4.5. Let's first talk about the main scenario, which is the Requiem for Heroes. So I can only make speculations on the story of what's going to happen, but I do know that it's going to get us into Gala mode. I do know that we're going to ride deep into this, and I do know that we're probably on the end times at this point. Either we go into Gala mode, or we're setting ourselves up to end up in Garland mode in some sort of situation that leads to Shadowbringers, which leads us to the end point. I made a video talking about the Warriors of Darkness and how they completely wiped out darkness. They completely wiped it out, and all that was left was light. Blinding light to the point that it was dangerous. So they needed someone or a goddess to come over and absorb all that light. They kept winning. The Warriors of Darkness kept winning, and instead of the Warriors of Light, they became the Warriors of Darkness and came to our world to, in this case, disrupt us, get our crystal, and get our power so that they can fix their world. That's on that. On this, it does seem like we're in kind of repeating that. It does look like we are about to end it all, and it kind of seems like we're getting to the nitty-gritty. We're going to Garland mode. We're going to defeat the darkness, defeat all the evil. But Shadowbringers is telling us that we've defeated everything. What else is there for us to go through? It's like we're all alone and all that stuff. And it's sad to see. Like, the more I look at this trailer, the more I feel sad that we are actually going to end up like this. We're going to end up alone. And this story, The Requiem for Heroes Part 1, is what's going to lead us to that event. So I can't wait to see what's going on in that. Return to Ivalice Alliance Raid Dungeon. I'm actually very excited. If you guys don't know, I love Final Fantasy Tactics. I love the Tactics worlds, I love Ivalice, and I definitely love the dungeons that they bring us. Without a miss, I did love Dalmasca. I love Dalmasca and going through that. And the Lighthouse was a good callback too. I mean, both of them definitely in Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12, and 12 and Tactics are the same world, honestly, but we go through Dalmasca, which hits me home with 12, and the same thing with the Lighthouse. But this time we are going into, well, it's odd because we're going into, and I'm probably saying this wrong, the Arbonne Monastery. Now, the Arbonne Monastery, or the Arbonne, I don't care. Basically, it's the beginning area, or the beginning field in Final Fantasy Tactics, where Ramza has to face some people who are trying to attack the church. See, the monastery is basically a place where it's just a meeting place for, like, for alliances and just to strategize, and it's your first place to go to, and it basically there you're taught how to fight. That's what the monastery is really for there. It does have more significance. I won't go too deep into it, but it's kind of odd to see that we're literally going to the first map in Final Fantasy Tactics over in Final Fantasy 14. So if you look at this picture, it's like greenery is overgrown it's obviously old, it's a ruin, but what we're going to find inside is something that I'm pretty curious about. So I can't wait to get into Alliance, and hopefully you guys get the raid with me when it does come out, and we get to raid this together. I'm probably going to raid it a few times when the patch does come out, so, you know, look forward to that. We do have guest creators, and I'm not going to get too into it, but one of them basically helped make Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre in Final Fantasy 12, and the other one, they worked on something called Teeny Witches. Right. I guess I have to watch this now? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Well, we're gonna move on by moving on, because we already talked about Blue Mage. If you want to check that out, here's a card for that. So go and check out that video. I already made my opinion on that. It's probably going to be a cluster when it does come out. Jeez. So, we have another person within, like, you know, those three that we defeated, the turtle, the tiger, and the phoenix. Now we gotta fight a snake. So this is going to be pretty cool. We've defeated Byakuya, we defeated Suzuka, and now we're fighting basically Siryu or Siryu. Basically it's a snake guy. He's a snake guy. And because we're going to be facing the snake guy, we're also going to have the savage content with it. But it's going to be very interesting trying to figure this guy out. It's probably going to be broken on the first hour. But hey, more challenges. Just want to point out there, I am looking for a static. If you guys want to actually, you know, if you're in the server that I am at right now, I got in the descriptions below, I am looking for a static. Please. Don't worry, I'm not a horrible tank. I am a horrible healer though, so don't count on me for that. Next, we're going to be looking at the Manderville Golden Saucer. Now, I haven't been to the Gold Saucer in a while, but seeing that Mahjong is coming to the Gold Saucer honestly has me excited. Now, Mahjong is a game that I or my family have never played, but I've seen lots of other people play it and they enjoy it. They like to relax with it. You get to play with 4 players, you go against each other. Hopefully you're betting something on that, because there's no way you're going to be playing that for nothing, but it looks interesting. And then we're also getting the Air Force One? So I guess it's a first-person shooter, and that looks very interesting in itself, but I don't think that's going to last. I think the Mahjong is really just going to take over, so good job putting Mahjong into the game. Still waiting for Blitzball, though. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is the new dungeon. I can't precisely say that in English, but Gimlet Dark. So the Gimlet Dark, I'm thinking it's just the area or the event that's happening. Basically, you're on a war. This should be the end times. This should be the end war. We're finally going to confront our big baddie guy who's been obsessed with us. We're going to be taking him down, and it's probably going to start the chain of events, which will lead to Stormbringer, Shadowbringer, sorry, God, Stormblood in my head, jeez. So this dungeon looks like it's just an all-out war. I don't know if I'll like it too much. I mean, the burn is boring to a lot of people, but I still think it's exciting. And I definitely love the music for the burn, but the Gimlet Dark does seem like an interesting dungeon. Hopefully we'll wreck shit there. Alright, so I'm not really too sure about the additional updates here. The custom deliveries isn't something I want to go into. Maybe other people online can get into the custom deliveries, but it does seem like it has a lot to do with our economy. Maybe it's more or less trying to equalize it in some sort of way, maybe not. I'm not really too sure. I didn't really look into the custom deliveries, but I can tell you this, when I find out the information, I'll let you know. We do get new mounts and a new minion. The minion looks fucking adorable, but the new mount, of course, unless I have a static, I'm not getting that mount anytime soon. Again, I am still looking. We get new hairstyles, and we also get new emotes. Doesn't really show us the emote, well, they're emotes. Hey, at least it's not Fortnite where people are trying to sue for emotes. Well, that's about it. The most exciting things here, other than the Blue Mage, honestly, I can't wait for Mahjong. I can't believe I'm saying that. Definitely is a story. Story is something I absolutely want to see happening, and definitely the Alliance raid. I am absolutely in love with tactics and Evilise in the world, and I believe we're gonna probably see a new race here. We're gonna see a new race here. I'm pretty sure. It's gonna look maybe something like that. Maybe. Anyway, what do you guys think about this new patch? Let me know in the comments below, and look forward to another video explaining what the other 24-thon is going to be all about. I did give you a gist of it at the beginning of this video. Hopefully you guys will come by, let people know, let them know what's going on, you know, get the word out there, what's happening. And I will be trying to post more videos about this, my opinion on this game and other games. I will see you guys later. Have a good one, and have a great 2019. Bye-bye. Seriously though, that otter is so freaking cute. Oh my god.